Hi, Elena. My name's Alexis. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today.
Okay.
Do you know what occupational therapy is?
Isn't it something like to do with jobs or something?
Not quite. So, in occupational therapy, we really focus on providing services to people throughout the lifespan so that they can really participate in activities or occupations that they want, need to, or are expected to do. So that could be like cooking, it could have to do with like getting dressed and bathing, or just doing the stuff that you need to do on your day-to-day life.
Okay.
Yeah. So, since you're new to me and you don't really know anything about me and I don't really know anything about you, I just kind of wanted to get some background information on you to see how we can best serve you.
Okay.
So, why did you seek occupational therapy services?
As you probably know, I'm homeless
Mm-hmm.
and I have my 4-week-old son.
Yeah.
And I really need to get back to working because
Okay.
obviously I need money to support my son and I don't feel like raising him in a homeless shelter is the best option. So I'd like to get back to work, but I mean, honestly, I don't have the motivation. I've had a lot of issues with depression.
Okay.
And
You have a history of depression?
I get really anxious and when I think about it, and I don't know, just a lot getting in the way.
That's all right. So what activities or occupations do you feel like you're successful in?
Well, I really like to read.
Okay.
I don't.
So some leisure activities you feel?
Yeah, I feel like I'm better at those.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. So could you kind of tell me some things that you're interested in, or maybe some like values or beliefs that you have?
Okay. So, I mean, I really like spending time with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't do it a lot, but I like to.
When you can.
Yeah. I value my family.
Okay.
I say that because at the same time, I feel like I'm a burden to them.
Oh, okay.
So I try not to be annoying and constantly contact them, so I minimize my contact with them. They're so worried about me being homeless and with my son, and I don't want to be that burden, and I know they're trying to tell me to come live with them and stuff like that, but I'm an independent person and I like to keep it that way.
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you kind of tell me about your living situation right now? I know you said that you're currently in a shelter.
Yeah, I'm in my shelter with my son.
Mm-hmm.
We have this little cot and it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah. That might be leading. I read in your chart that you kind of have some like pain issues
Oh
with
yeah,
your neck
it's
and
so
your back.
bad, and that cot does not help with it at all.
Do you eat all your meals at the shelter? Like, is that where you're able to like do some like grooming and bathing and stuff like that?
Honestly, yeah, that's where I do mostly everything.
Okay, it's good to know. Do you feel like there's anything in your environment that kind of prevents you from being as successful with the things that you need to do, or some things that kind of support participating in activities?
I mean, honestly, I don't talk to a lot of people at the shelter, so it's really only a place for me just to go and have somewhere to sleep with my kids and be able to get a meal and stuff like that. So I feel like it's supportive in that way, but at the same time, it's kind of a barrier because I'm surrounded by people who just are okay with living in this homeless shelter, and it's not really giving me any motivation.
Yeah.
So not really anyone I talk to there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So what would you like to get out of occupational therapy? What are your priorities? Because I know it seems like there's a couple things that we could really work on, but what do you feel is most
I
important?
mean, if I could get a better mood,
Yeah.
that would be great. And like I said, I really need to get a job, but that mood and that depression, anxiety, everything is just getting in the way of that.
Okay. Well, I think I have some good information on you and enough to get started, so we can really try and get you back on that right track, and we can get you towards maybe managing your stress a little bit better and those feelings of depression. So we'll see what we can do.
All right, thank you.
Awesome.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. All right. So I just kind of wanted to have a little meeting with you. I know you've been doing really well with the goals that we've set, and I think it's really helped you manage your stress and that anxiety that you've been feeling, kind of manage some of those depressive symptoms that you've been having. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I just kind of wanted to talk about discharging you. Like I said, you've been doing great, but I don't want to just discharge you and not give you any resources and leave you to deal with things on your own. So right here I have some stress relieving activities. These are some of those ones that we went over during your treatment sessions, you know, your deep breathing activities. I know you really like those ones.
Yes.
And like practicing mindfulness, so just taking a moment to block everything else out and just listen to your breathing or be with yourself and just kind of mitigate some of those depressive symptoms, the stress you're feeling.
Yeah, thank you.
And then I also wanted to give you this pamphlet. I know we've kind of talked about some government assistance programs, such as like signing up for WIC, so you can get some help and some other government assistant programs. So I just kind of wanted to give you this local government assistant pamphlet that'll kind of just show some local resources that you can do to just kind of help you get back on your feet and continue making progress.
All right.
And I know that you've been able to find a job. Where did you get employment at?
I found employment at a local insurance agency, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, do you have public transportation to get there?
I've been taking the bus.
The bus, okay,
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what about your son? Have you been able to find somewhere for him to go?
My sister, I'm letting her watch him when I go to work, so
Okay.
yeah.
All right, well, I'm glad. I know that relationship was kind of shaky when we started, so
Yeah.
I'm glad you've kind of been able to form a better relationship with her. So
Yeah.
hopefully that can continue. Also, but I didn't just want to discharge you and let you just kind of off on your own. So I did want to see if you wanted to set up appointments to see a psychologist. I think that's another healthcare professional that can really just help you continue to make that progress and make sure you don't have any setbacks, so they can help you talk about some of the situations you might encounter, like being a mother or just getting out from being homeless and getting back onto your feet. How does that sound?
Honestly, I think it sounds like a great idea. I mean, I don't want to lose anything that we've accomplished here, and
Yeah.
just someone to talk to is always nice. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, so I can get you a card, and then if you just want to call back, I can get you set up with the local psychologist that we have here. And otherwise, do you have any questions? Anything else I can do for you?
No, you've been great. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
All right, thank you.